When the real estate magazine publishing house that I worked at went under in 2008, there was no way I would have been able to start my own business if I had to have a physical location. Creating my business online from the very beginning allowed me to reach more customers immediately, keeping my overhead very low. And it gave me the freedom to have babies and to stay home, to travel the world, and to eventually bring my husband home to work with me too. Building an online business is an amazing opportunity for entrepreneurs. Is starting an online business easy? There's no secret that starting an online business is easier than opening a brick and mortar business, but it takes a lot of hard work to get a business off the ground, even when it's online. That's why I've put together this list of 7 steps that you can take to build your online business. How to start an online business step by step. By following these 7 steps, you can start building your successful online business today. Step 1, start the right business. It's easy for small business owners to think, I'll just sell stuff and think the money will just come rolling in. But you actually do need to do some planning before you can launch your new online business. And the first step to starting your own business is to choose your business model. What kind of business do you want to start? There are many different great business model options out there, so it's important to choose something that is a good fit for your skills and your interests. You may not want to become a graphic designer if you don't have graphic design skills, or you're not even creative, or you've never used design software. Do you want to sell physical products like shirts or mugs, or virtual products like ebooks or courses, or services like bookkeeping or copywriting, or maybe even a consulting business? Now, any of these are great online business ideas. The key is, as long as they solve a problem for someone in your business niche. Now, you need to find a problem to solve. The next step to starting any business is finding a need and solving it. But this is especially important when starting an online business. Why? Because there's already so many businesses online vying for attention. When coming up with online business ideas, you need to find a specific problem that your target market is facing and offer them a solution. This could be anything from teaching people how to knit to how busy moms can make quick and healthy weeknight meals. So no matter what you choose, just make sure that it's something that you're passionate about, because you're going to be spending a lot of time working on it. So who are you selling to? Next, you need to identify your target market. Who are you going to sell to? It's important to have a good understanding of who your target market is and what they're looking for. And don't make the rookie mistake of saying that you are going to sell to everyone, because when you try to sell to everyone, you are really selling to no one. You've probably heard this before, but it really is true. Take this example. Let's say that you're a realtor and you decide that you are selling to everyone. But are you really? A real estate agent could sell different types of real estate, like single-family homes, multifamily properties, or even commercial. Each of these types of property really does have different buyers. And what about the type of investor? Are they personally buying their family home? Or are they purchasing an investment property? Or are they looking for properties to flip? Are they younger and on a budget? Or are they mature with money to spend? Again, these are all really different buyers. What about location? A buyer looking for a horse property in the country is very different than somebody looking for a fancy condo in the heart of the city. So sure, you can say that you're selling to everyone, but you really need to dial in your target audience. So let's move on to step 2. Analyze the competition and find your uniqueness. The next step is to take a look at the competition. When you're starting an online business, there's a good chance that there's already other businesses out there doing something similar to what you want to do. And that's totally okay. Like, look at how many pizza places or shoe stores there are just in your town. Do you think Starbucks says there's already someone selling coffee, so I just need to go somewhere else? That's why it's important to find your unique selling proposition, also called a USP. So what makes your small business idea different than everyone else? This could be anything from a niche focus to a unique approach, or even just having a personality that people can connect with. Find out what sets you apart and then use it to your advantage. Conducting market research. Market research is important because it allows all sized businesses to determine what products and services are demanded by their consumers. And this information really is critical in order to make decisions about what you should produce, how you should market it, and how to set your pricing. And market research can help online businesses identify new opportunities and threats. There are a variety of market research methods that businesses can use, including surveys, focus groups, interviews, and data analysis. The most appropriate method will depend on the type of information that you need. For example, surveys are really well suited for measuring consumer opinion, while data analysis is more useful for identifying trends. Market research is an essential tool for your online business. By taking some time to understand the needs and the wants of consumers, businesses can stay ahead of the competition and make decisions that will help them grow and succeed. Step number 3, design and build your website. So now it's time to start to put together your website. This is where things can start to get a little bit technical, but don't worry, there are plenty of resources out there to help you out. So the first thing you need is your domain and your website hosting. The first step is to choose a domain name for your website. This can be your company name or something related to what you do. Now, once you have chosen a domain, you're going to want to set up the hosting for your website. Hosting is basically where your website lives on the internet. Next, you want to build your website, and you want to do it the smart way. There are many different ways to build a website, but the most popular method is using WordPress. WordPress is a content management system that makes it easy to create and manage a website. Once you have your website hosting set up, you can install WordPress and start creating your own website without any coding skills. Your website content. One of the most important aspects of your website is its content. You want to create your core website pages and a blog. Now, these website pages should include your homepage, your about page, services, contact, and don't forget a blog. Your content should be well written and informative, and it should also be updated regularly to ensure that your visitors are getting fresh and relevant information. Most of your content is going to be on your blog. Not only does Google like blog content, but potential customers often will find your website through your blog posts. So don't skip on this part of your website. Let's talk a little bit about website design. Another really important aspect of your website is its design. Your website should have a professional design that reflects the image of your business. Now, you can hire a web designer to create your custom designed website, or you can use a pre-made theme. Now, don't go overboard on this to start. Your website is a living part of your marketing strategy. So getting the basics up and making sales is much more important. You can always add more or make it prettier later. You'll want to promote your website. Once you have your website created, it is important to promote it online. First, using social media marketing, you can create accounts on Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and then post links to your website content on these platforms. Make sure you use relevant hashtags so that people can find your content. You can also use online forums and Q&A sites to showcase your expertise and drive traffic back to your website. Next, you'll want to submit your website to directories and listing sites. This is going to help people find your site when they're searching for businesses like yours. You can use pay-per-click advertising to drive traffic to your website as well, and you can do this with Google AdWords or other similar platforms. Next, you want to make sure that your website is mobile friendly. More and more people are using their smartphones and tablets to surf the web, so you want to make sure that they can easily view and navigate your site on these devices. Finally, use the blog on your website. Be sure to optimize your blog posts for SEO so that they rank high on search engine result pages. It's all about getting more eyes on your business. Step 4. Use search engines to drive traffic to your website. Now that your website is up and running, it is time to start driving traffic to it. And the best way to do this is through search engines like Google and Bing. To get started, you need to optimize your site for the right keywords. And this means doing some research on what people are searching for when they're searching for businesses like yours. Once you've found the right keywords, you can use them to write your content for your website. If you're not great at copywriting, there are a few options that you can use to get more content on your site. You can hire a website copywriter or an agency to help out. You can take a copywriting course. You can use a freelancer from Fiverr or Upwork, or you can use AI copywriting like from Jasper or Surfer. You can also read books about copywriting. If you want to know more about how SEO works and how you can use it as a tool to get more traffic to your website, check out the SEO for Beginners series. It is a great fundamental primer for every small business owner so that they at least know the basics of SEO. Step number 5, collect emails and build your list. One of the most important things that you need to do when starting your online business is to collect emails from potential customers. Why? Well, this gives you a way to stay in touch with people who are interested in what you're selling. There are a few ways to do this. The first is to add an opt-in form to your website. This could be a pop-up or on your sidebar form that asks people for their email address in exchange for something valuable, like a free ebook or a checklist or a guide. It can also be a coupon code. This is called a lead magnet. Another way to collect emails is through social media sites. You can run ads on platforms like Facebook and Instagram that encourage people to sign up for your email list. Or you can use a tool like Kartra to create landing pages that make it easy for people to sign up. Step 6, stay in touch with your list. Once you have a list of potential customers' email addresses, it's important to stay in touch with them. And the best way to do this is through email marketing. Email marketing is a way to send regular updates, coupons, and others' information to your list. It's also a great way to build a relationship with your potential customers and get them interested in what you're selling. There are a few different ways to do email marketing. The first is to use an email marketing platform like GetResponse or Constant Contact. These platforms make it super easy to create beautiful emails, manage your list, and automate your sending. Step number 7, make sales and get paid. Now it's time to start making sales. And the best way to do this is by creating a sales funnel. A sales funnel is a process that takes people from being interested in what you're selling to becoming a paying customer. There are a few different steps involved in creating a sales funnel. The first is to create the opt-in page that we talked about, where you offer something valuable, like that ebook or a discount code, in exchange for someone's email address. And once you have their email address, you can send them regular updates, coupons, and other information about your business. Once people are interested in what you're selling, you can then direct them to a sales page where they can learn more about your products or services. If they're interested in what you're offering, they can purchase it. You want to be able to take payments for your business online. Now, there are a few different ways to take payments online. The most popular are through PayPal, but you can also use services like Stripe or Authorize.net. Now, once you have a payment method set up, you can start taking orders and start making sales. If you are going to be doing professional services like graphic design or consulting, you can use something like FreshBooks to send professional invoices and allow your customers to pay you online. And that's it. These are the 7 steps that you need to take to build your online business. Just remember, got to start with a problem that you can solve. You want to design and build your website and optimize it for the right keywords. You want to collect emails, stay in touch with your list, and make sales and get paid. From business idea to success online. If you do all of these things, you will be well on your way to success. Want to learn more about starting a business online? Check out TorieMathis.com for digital marketing courses to start and to grow your business